Hey guys, this is Marianne Cleary here, and it's taken me a while to get to this one. It is Logan, and before I get into my thoughts, I would like to thank Sir Patrick Stewart and Mr. Hugh Jackman for the brilliant work that they have done in this franchise since 2000, my bad. It's come out that Hugh wanted to leave the project, and then after this movie was released, Patrick has said that he doesn't want to come back. So before anything else, I'd like to thank the original Charles Xavier and Mr. Logan himself for what they have done for this franchise. And Mr. Stewart, you have given James McAvoy a benchmark to live up to. I can't wait to see what James is going to do with this franchise now. But I believe that James has been given such a legacy and such a gift from you, Mr. Patrick. So thank you. Now on to my review. Now, it feels like a swan song, but in a good way. You could definitely feel like Logan was, even in the clips that you can watch on YouTube, the trailers, you can tell Logan is getting up there in years, and he's really looking disheveled, and like he's at the end of his age, and which we've never seen him this way. And personally, I've never seen Hugh Jackman play this type of role. I've seen him in everything from the X franchise to Australia and partially Kate and Leopold. He's always played a good-looking guy. Even in his performance of Peter Allen I saw him in the Arena Spectacular of The Boy Next Door. Even then, he looked young, he looked youthful, he looked at the peak. Now, this one, he was brave, I believe, to show him this way, to show him looking really down and out, like the man has got nothing to lose. Brave Hugh, to show yourself this way. And this is actually a future story, another future story, but this feels like it's been impacted by Days of Future Past. It feels like it's actually a bit of it's definitely feels like it could also be a sequel to that movie, Through the Eyes of Logan. So, and my thoughts on the new little mutant, Mrs. X-23. I believe if they do another X-Men movie in this franchise, which I believe the next one is Deadpool 2, I could actually see if Deadpool is made in this timeline, like if it's actually after Logan, I could see her making an appearance in this one. And even though she looks like a kid, like like 10 or 11. My goodness, she didn't bloody act like it. If you know the movie Kick-Ass, and I'm sorry I haven't seen the movie, but I'm aware that she does a lot of fights and kicks and bloody. Let's just say they did not hold back with her. Her name's Laura. The little girl is Laura, but she's also known as X-23. And she is very close with Logan. And wow, the movie itself, gritty, dark, something I've never seen in the X franchise, especially this. It is so good. And I cried as I was leaving the theater. And there was a couple of times throughout the movie I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. What are you, nuts? Yeah. If I'm vocal, that's usually a good sign within the movie. So yeah. And Logan, they sort of root back to Patrick and Hugh again. Their relationship is very like Logan is playing the caregiver, which, if you know their history between those two, it was sort of the reverse. With Patrick being the father guarding force, and Hugh being the or Logan being the gritty child. They definitely switch roles in this movie, which I liked. That you definitely see a different side to Charles in the, because when you see him as young Charles, he's vibrant, really wants to get out there and fight. You see the older 2000 Charles, where he's very teachery and proper and very has a teacher quality about him. This one, they work on that whole like, he's very grandfather, very not sure, definitely someone who's going through Alzheimer's. And yeah, if you know his abilities, not good at all, not good, absolutely terrible. So, and I like that, especially now knowing that this is sponsor for both of them. It definitely is beautiful. An actor I didn't realize that was going to be in this movie that I have seen before is Eric LaSalle. Now, that name may not be familiar to you, but if you know the TV series ER, enough said. He was one of the founding members of that TV series, along with great actors like Nolene Wilde, George Clooney, at the top of my head I can't think of any others at the moment, Julianne Margulies, and yeah, he's definitely one of those, and yeah, he was an actor I didn't see coming, so he was brilliant. He definitely fit in with this movie. So enough singing of praises. What do I give it? Sadly enough, I will be giving it a 3 because it works, but which is okay. I will be still buying it out of loyalty because I've got all the others on DVD or Blu-ray. I've got the new ones on Blu-ray. So yeah, I can't wait to see what extras are going to put on this bad boy. So that's my review. What did you think of Logan? Did you think it was a great way of saying goodbye, Hugh and Patrick's way of saying goodbye to the franchise? And now, a sad note is, for the next couple of months, or actually for the next year, I may not be doing a lot of weekend or close to weekend reviews because I'm planning to go to one of the happiest places on earth, Walt Disney World, which means I have to save up the dough. But it doesn't mean that I won't do reviews. I might do some DVD reviews, which I haven't done in a while. So yeah, I might be doing some DVD reviews instead. We will see. Just keep an eye on my Twitter feed. You can find that is Marianne E. Cleary, one word. Just keep an eye on my Twitter feed and I'll let you know what movies are most likely will be reviewed next, because I usually post there on what movies I'm going to be seeing. So for the darkness of the light there, yeah, just keep an eye on my Twitter feed to find out what movies most likely will be reviewed next. And see you around.